Hey Sagittarians, I hope that you're well today. I went ahead and I cast the runes earlier, and the one that I got for you was beautifully Raido. Raido. So I'm Norwegian, Icelandic, and Irish in descendants. So the Vikings are my ancestors. So way, 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 way back. This is from the Elder Futhark runes. Back in the Nordic times, the earliest that you could ever possibly think of these being used. And Raido speaks to literally a ride or a wagon, but esoterically, it means journey. The journey of life. It's about stories, heroism, means of transportation, right action, movements, motion, taking charge, being in control, initiative, adventure, decision making, direction, counsel, the right path, the inner compass. Could be leadership, kingship, nobility held by merit, moral responsibility, integrity, respect for the rights of others, innate knowledge of right and wrong, celestial possessions, rituals. And I absolutely love this rune because it's about rationality and sound advice, action and justice, ordered growth or journey. Depending on what's going on, I really feel that this connects with you because it governs living in the present, where access to inner advice and our inner compass and following the heart, movement within one's natural limits, blending with personal and world rhythms, consciousness of right and natural processes. It's also about mastery of circumstance and control of situations, taking a lead, establishment of a creative rhythm and activities, also protection while traveling, and decision making followed by immediate action. What I like about this rune is that while most of the time our mind, or when we choose to, we tell stories, but Raido lives the stories. It represents the deepest personal life journey and the ultimate failures of language to be able to communicate our experience to others. I feel that that aligns perfectly with Sagittarian energy because you are the knowledge seekers. You are the ones that go out and truly define any type of information you can. You'll travel, you'll take journeys, you will be open to whatever comes about. Here we have the Five of Cups. Perhaps there's something that you're not happy with that's taking place. It could be the world around you, and maybe you're sad with the fact that you choose the right path and others do not. We can honestly admit that the world is becoming very, very, very backwards these days. A lot of thinking processes are backwards. And I say that in terms of, for example, today a law was passed in this country or in this province where if an employee gets hurt on the job, the employer is no longer responsible to cover their ongoing care after the fact and don't have to hire them back. So it's like if you get hurt on a job and the employer didn't take necessary steps under occupational health and safety, unless they can still take that to the law, but then it still puts the burden of getting a lawyer and paying the legal bills to fight this in court, as well as trying to survive without money or help, which the Workers' Compensation Board would handle. Do you see what I'm saying here? It's kind of like, is that right? Is that right? So I feel like I'm wondering if this is big things, or maybe you feel sad because you haven't been able to live your life as of late. Let's see what this is regarding. As I bring it down, it looks as though it's money, 9, independence. Perhaps you're sad because you don't have the money that you need to be able to fulfill your dreams at this point in time. You could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? And you're looking for ways to manifest. Perhaps a Taurus will come along who will help you, or maybe in May there's going to be an opportunity to manifest more money so that you can come out of this sadness and grief and disappointment of the fact that you can't travel at this point in time, or you can't get out and about, or you don't have the funds to research the things that you want to. Number 9 is beautiful because it's actually, I think I get number 9 for you a lot, to be honest. And number 9 is about the universal love or eternity, faith, karma, spiritual enlightenment, or awakening for that matter. It's about service to humanity, humanitarianism, and the humanitarian, light working and light workers, leading by positive example. Again, that's what Raido speaks to, leading by positive example. And number 9 also speaks to a soul purpose. So that could be what it is. Maybe you don't realize just how important you are, or how important the way that you stick to who you are and your truth is important. For some of you, money might be coming along in May, and maybe you'll use this as an opportunity to open a website, use it to become a public speaker of some sort. There's something in terms of your experience, the way that you lead by example, that can be a benefit to others. Maybe it's even helping others get out of the ruts that they've been in, right? That could be your light worker energy and soul purpose. It's beautiful. And it's also the independence that you have that comes with it. It's your creative abilities. But what I really love is the humanitarian piece. Because if we look around the world right now, people are not really treating each other that well. And we see that with the huge divide in terms of people who are arguing, oh my gosh, and just as I say that justice, just as I say, you've got people who are pro lockdowns to help and protect others by not spreading COVID or trying to reduce the spread. And then you have the others that are saying that their own freedoms are being infringed upon because they are not allowed to do whatever it is that they want in this moment and be free and go out. So whatever side of that justice sword that you're on, and it's not just about COVID, this is about whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and whatever you're trying to set the wheels in motion for with Raido's energy here. This is big. I would really meditate on the rune, because there's something in terms of your soul mission. There's some kind of truth or justice that you bring that is important. And I feel that it's going to help. And maybe you don't even think that you have the power, but you do. It's actually possibly, very, very possibly part of your soul's journey, is to make a lasting change so that people can find freedom in some, just as I say, find freedom in some way, shape, or form. A freedom from addictions, a freedom from bondage, a freedom from toxicity, a freedom from imposed, what's the word I'm even looking for? Like, this is imposed bondage, usually, the devil. People can free themselves, but only when they see an opportunity to do so, or when they believe that they can be free. And I don't think a lot of people do believe that they are free. And maybe this is what your purpose is. You, as a humanitarian, and the experiences that you have and the knowledge that you have, you might have a way forward to bring some justice to a situation. And that if it's not even on a global scale, it's for something or somebody, and it's going to have an impact. So what is that? It's freeing somebody from some type of bondage. that you can already tell, because you have the wisdom of what is right and what is wrong, the inner knowing. You know that something can be changed here to serve a higher good. And it could be even to do with money, for that matter. It could be to do with banking systems. It could be to do with how, I don't know, it could be in a financial sector. You may have some input that could change things around to make things easier and life easier for those who need it. Because look at this, Knight of Wands, but in reverse. Somebody not taking action, somebody not moving. And maybe that's what this is talking about, the Raido, getting your ideas and your dreams into movement, really taking your creativity and letting it come out and shine so that it can affect the world, okay? So that you can shine your light. 5 of Wands. There could be a lot of bickering. There could be a lot of arguing. Maybe this is what this is about. Maybe you're arguing with a Taurus. Maybe there's a Taurian in your family and there's family struggles to do with money. Maybe this is work, for that matter. Maybe you're trying to fight for more benefits or more stability, right? And you're going up against a bunch of naysayers, or perhaps someone's trying to take away some of your prosperity. But you can see that there's something false about it. There's something not right about it. So perhaps there's some kind of movement with Raido that you're going to put into place that is going to beat out these other people who might be trying to bring something down or bring you down. Strength, because it's challenged someone's strength. It's challenged their confidence. It, again, I feel like this beating down energy, hence the sadness, this freedom, maybe this justice. This could be to do with a legal situation. Raido, moving on. Maybe your car is going to have a breakdown. It could even be something as simple as that. And you may not have the finances at this point in time to be able to get to work to continue to manifest. But maybe something good here is going to happen Taurus season. So that's like end of April, May. So maybe end of April and May, there's going to be an opportunity to manifest money. And that might be able to help you get what you need to continue to fulfill your dreams, to move you forward. Okay? So if there were some struggles, because if perchance you live in the moment, per se, some people who do live in the moment, they don't focus on putting away money for a rainy day, or putting certain resources away in case it's ever needed for the future. They live in the moment. But what happens is then all of these competing priorities come up out of the blue, out of nowhere, and sometimes it knocks us for 6, and we feel like, okay, we're living paycheck to paycheck, and then all of a sudden you lose everything, right? And then you've got creditors coming after you, whatever be the case. There's something very important here about movement, moving forward, and implementing a change of some sort. I feel that there is some truth and some knowledge and some wisdom that you will be able to bring to a situation that is going to create lasting change, that can free someone from the devil's grip, right? This could be addictions. This could be, who knows, maybe you're a counselor of some sort. Maybe you help people with their addictions. And whether that be to money, vices, food, shopping, anything. There could be something in which you're going to help these people get over their inner struggles so that they're able to move forward. It's beautiful, really, and it has something to do with your soul purpose and your mission and your generosity, as well as your higher perspective and your inner strength. And 9 also speaks to public relations, okay? Also responsibility. So we all have a responsibility to humanity and humanitarianism. And I think that you know this, and that's maybe why you're feeling pulled or compelled. This could be the time that you might be helping others in this change as well. The change that's sweeping the world, and we can see this change happening. It's like a global conscious awareness. People are starting to wake up, and maybe you're going to help others wake up, if you will, by utilizing your creative abilities, also your loyalty, your brilliance, your ability to problem solve, the freedom that you may speak to or try to influence others to move towards freedom, popularity, high ideals, humility and altruism and benevolence, empathy, compassion, nonconformity, being artistic and a genius, an expansive viewpoint, eccentricity, if you will, and communication and influence. You can use your magnetism, right, to make these changes. And I feel like you might even establish a creative rhythm for others to follow in activities that can continue to manifest change, right? So it's an ordered movement of energies in time and space as it pertains to human awareness. And it's for leading by example and of actions that speak louder than words. So you actually live your life. You live your stories. And there's something about your personal life journey, even ultimate failures or successes, that there's something here that you can use to bring some incredible changes. Use this rune, if you will, to recognize the direction in which your daily life pulls you, because there's a compass within you that can be tapped into using the energy of this rune. And following your interests and your love, your greatest wishes and dreams, is the best way to use Rairo's energy and the compass of your inner world. Okay? You're going to begin to see time and space as a personal reality rather than something imposed on you from outside. And that's going to free you even from some burdens. Maybe this is all about you. And maybe this is going to help you journey away from unnecessary fears or past experiences that act as too much baggage to travel effectively with, right? Whether physical travel, inner travel, or travel through time, Rairo is an energy that is always active within our lives. From an epic trip around the world to a visit to the refrigerator for a snack, so the journey into the present moment is always accessible to us, whether we sit in quiet meditation or are mindful of our movements and actions. Perhaps that's it. Maybe you've been feeling down with the COVID restrictions and you're looking for a way to escape the imposed rules, right? But you've got that ability to master the circumstance and control a situation by taking a lead. So it's really quite beautiful. You can check out Rune Secrets, which is where I've pulled a lot of my information, and it will really help to give you a better understanding. All right? So if this resonates for you, I hope it does. Just know you can find a way, even if it's just through an inner journey travel as opposed to external. Maybe if you don't have the ways and the means at this point in time, utilize that imagination, utilize meditation, do some traveling. Okay? Have a great one, you guys. Bye.